Have you ever wondered, what does love really mean? How to build a relationship that is not only sustainable but also happy? You loved her deeply. But then one day, everything went silent. No text, no explanation, no official breakup, she just disappeared. You were confused, struggling internally, wondering, what can I do to make her come back? But what if I told you that you don't have to chase her? In fact, you can make her chase you, by changing yourself according to the Stoic mindset. This video will show you the way, right, strong, and brave. Welcome to the channel, Stoic Love Wisdom. This is where lessons about love will help you better understand this complex emotion. In today's video, we will learn about how to make her chase you after no contact. These are things that may change the way you look at love and life. Be prepared because the secrets and insights you are about to discover may make you look back at yourself and the relationships around you. Before we begin, find a quiet space, put on your headphones and relax. Let your mind completely immerse in these shares and enjoy every wonderful moment. Are you ready to discover new things about love? Let's start the journey with us right now. 1. Understand the situation. When she moves away and stops communicating. A relationship that was once passionate suddenly falls silent. She stops texting. Doesn't reply. Isn't present in your life like before. You feel lost, worried, a little desperate. This is the time when many men lose themselves, calling constantly, texting endlessly, even begging, clinging. But that is not the action of a man with a Stoic mindset. Philosopher Epictetus once said, "It's not what happens to us that makes us suffer, but how we perceive it." You can't control her actions, but you can completely control your reactions. And this is the time to practice Stoicism. 2. What is Stoicism and why is it attractive to women? Stoicism is a philosophical school that teaches people to live rationally, calmly, accept things beyond their control, and focus on becoming the best version of themselves. In love, a man with a Stoic mindset is not a cold and emotionless person, but a steadfast, calm person with inner value, not shaken by the emotions or departure of others. What makes women attracted to this man? He does not beg for affection, because he knows his own worth. He does not react emotionally, but reacts thoughtfully. He lives a meaningful, independent life. He acts, not just talks. And especially, he makes her think again. 3. The first step, accept silence as an opportunity. If she doesn't contact you anymore, don't see it as a failure. See it as a release. Stoicism teaches us that, a good thing is never taken away, it simply changes shape. Marcus Aurelius. This silence is an opportunity for you to step back and reassess yourself. Rebuild your personal appeal. Exercise inner strength. Re-establish your position in her eyes. 4. Rebuild yourself. Attraction starts from within. Start with the core principle, you can't make someone chase you if you're chasing them. Instead of sending out signals of desperation, you need to become an attraction magnet. And that comes from 3 things. 1. Emotional strength. Meditate daily. Keep your mind calm. Keep a journal, record your emotions, your reactions. Remind yourself every day, I can't control other people's emotions. But I can control my own reactions. 2. Physical. Exercise your body, go to the gym, jog, swim, do martial arts. Change your style of dress, neat, masculine. Improve your sleep health, diet. Women often perceive men through their energy, confidence, eyes, the way they walk. When you improve your body, you change your energy. 3. Mindset and career. Invest in knowledge, read books, learn new skills. Pursue personal goals, work, finances. Instead of complaining, you take action. When you become a man with direction, you don't need to chase anyone. She will have to ask herself, what's going on with him? 5. The art of silence. Respect yourself and create a space for missing. One of the biggest mistakes you can make after she cuts you off is trying to get back in touch, hoping to fix things. But that only makes you less attractive. Stoic thinking teaches us, silence is the sharpest weapon of the wise. Silence is not about retaliation. Silence is not about manipulation. Silence is about respecting yourself, your partner's feelings, and the natural flow of human connection. Silence makes her start to wonder, isn't he sad? Why isn't he looking for me anymore? Has he changed? Curiosity is the beginning of desire. 6. When she starts to notice, how to respond like a Stoic. After a while, she can start to like her story. Send her a message asking how she is. Or accidentally reappear. At this point, remember a Stoic principle: it is not our emotions that control us, but our minds that steer the ship. Don't react too quickly. Respond briefly, politely, but not too aggressively. Don't bring up the past, don't mention the breakup. Show that you are okay, free, and doing well. Women are not attracted to weakness. They are attracted to calm strength. 7. Re-establish attraction, redefine the relationship. If she continues to keep in touch, this is the time for you to, don't rush into a reunion, take things slow. Set new boundaries, she needs to see that you are not the same person. Reveal your current value, show her that you are growing. Create a new feeling, take her into your new world, where you are an upgraded version. Don't try to recreate the old relationship, because that relationship made her leave. Instead, build a new image, a new life, and a version of you that she never had. Have you ever encountered a similar situation? If so, please tell me your story in the comments. I look forward to hearing interesting experiences from you. And if you find this content useful, please like and share to spread the message to more people. Thank you for your support. Let's continue together. 8. Reason and expectation. What if she doesn't come back? Stoicism doesn't teach you to do something to ensure a result, it teaches you to do the right thing, regardless of the result. You may not be able to control whether others love you, but you can control whether you live as a person worthy of being loved. Seneca: if she doesn't come back, be grateful for the time you had. Cherish the lessons you learned. Continue to live as a man of value. Stoic thinking makes you no longer dependent on results, but focus on the process of growing up. And that is the most attractive thing you can possess. 9. How does Stoic thinking enhance your love life? A Stoic man in love is not dry or insensitive. He is someone who loves rationally, not obsessed with temporary emotions. Steadfast, self-possessed, not easily swayed. Know when to hold on, when to let go. Naturally attractive, no tricks needed. You don't need to pretend to be cool. You need to be a man who is trustworthy and worth pursuing. 10. The psychology of women after stopping contact. Understand to avoid reacting wrongly. If you want her to pursue you again, you have to understand her, not to manipulate, but to know how to act silently. Women do not leave for a specific reason, but because of emotional wear and tear. When a girl gradually becomes cold and disappears, it is usually not because of a big mistake you made, but because you gradually lose your initial attraction, no longer passionate about life. React easily, get jealous easily, lack of emotional control. Always put her at the center, lose yourself. She waits for you to do something to wake up her emotions. When she is silent, she will follow you, maybe silently. If you text constantly, lose points. Disappear weekly, disappear from her mind. Disappear, then come back stronger, reawaken old feelings. Women respond to energy, not words. Don't try to convince her with words. Make her feel that you have changed, from the energy you radiate, from the way you appear, from what you share about your new life. 11. The right reappearance strategy, gentle but addictive. Like a Stoic warrior, you don't come back to apologize, to justify, or to make up. You come back as a more self-possessed, calm, and attractive man than before. Here's how to come back after a period of silence without losing your Stoic values. Return to social media, strategically share positive life stories, travel, work, sports, books. Don't go overboard, avoid bragging, avoid showing off. Keep the tone calm, mature, deep. Send a small signal, if necessary, then keep quiet. For example, a simple message like, "I happened to hear that song today. Missing you a little." A story with music, evoking emotions. A humorous, gentle comment. The goal, to open up, not push. If she still has feelings, she will catch the wave. If she responds, control the emotional frame. No blaming, no bringing up the past. No interrogation her. Show her, you have changed, but don't say it, let her feel it. 12. Disappear with purpose, when silence is an art. A very powerful tactic in the Stoic mindset in love is, disappear with purpose, meaning you strategically remove yourself from her radar. Why does it work? Women crave what is no longer easily accessible. When you disappear, you create space for her imagination to run wild. Imagination plus old feelings equals nostalgia. And nostalgia is what makes her start actively seeking you out. The right way to disappear. Stop interacting on social media for a period of time, 7 to 14 days. No texting, no liking. What to do with this time? Increase your self-worth, see Part 9. Disappearing is not about manipulation, it's about rebalancing the emotional power in the relationship. 13. If she comes back, how to keep the attraction lasting. You got her attention, then she tried to reconnect. But the important thing is not just to get her back, but to keep the attraction lasting, not repeat the same mistakes. Don't let your emotions guide you. She's back, you're happy, you're excited. But don't let those emotions control your actions. Take it slow, and let her see your new emotional stability. Don't rush to redefine the relationship. Keep it mysterious. Make her wonder. Does he still love me? Am I still attractive enough to him? When she asks the question, she'll want to find the answer through actions, and that's when you stop chasing, and let her do it. Set positive boundaries. Here's the difference between the you of the past and the you of today. You don't agree to things that devalue you. You're not willing to sacrifice yourself just to keep her. You have clear emotional boundaries, and she respects them. 14. Master the temptation, when she comes back and you see opportunity. One of the biggest challenges when she initiates the return is the urge to seal the deal with the relationship. You feel like you've won, and you want things to go back to the way they were. But this is where you have to be extremely alert. A wise man never lets his emotions lead him in the moment of victory. Marcus Aurelius. Ask yourself, is she coming back for you, or for a temporary longing? Are you truly ready, Or are you being manipulated by your emotions? Are you in control of the situation, or are you being manipulated once again? Act like a Stoic. Don't rush into official reunions. Watch her behavior, not just listen to her words. Be patient, like someone who is choosing, not begging to be chosen. If you are still watching this video, do not hesitate to comment, continue, to let me know. Leave your thoughts and questions in the comments section below. I look forward to hearing from you, and do not forget to like and subscribe to the channel so that I have more motivation to create more good and meaningful videos. Let's continue together. 15. Re-establish your personal value in her eyes. If she ever leaves, part of the reason is that your value in her eyes has faded. When she comes back, you have to rebuild your identity. If you don't define yourself, someone else will. Anonymous. How to rebuild your value. Maintain what you developed while she was gone. Set standards for yourself, don't give in too easily. Show her that you have goals, a mission, and the relationship is just a part of that. A man who lives for an ideal, a mission is always more attractive than a man who lives for a woman. 16. Maintain a non-dependent mindset, even in a relationship. One of the common mistakes when she comes back is, you get addicted to intimacy, and start putting her back at the center of the universe. That's when you start to lose what you've built. A happy person is not one who has everything, but one who depends on nothing. Epictetus. Always keep your personal life separate. You still have time for friends, hobbies, and career. Emotional space, don't tell her everything. Goals beyond love, love is part of it, not everything. She will clearly feel that you are a person with your own axis, and that makes you hard to replace. 17. Stoic communication, don't talk, just do. When you reconnect, avoid one thing, talking too much about the future, feelings, commitments. Instead, let your actions and energy speak for themselves. Be a powerful voice in a silent room by your presence. Marcus Aurelius. Silent ways to communicate. Don't make empty promises, prove them with your actions. Don't try to build trust, be consistent and responsible. Don't use words to control, use boundaries to define the relationship. The less you talk about your feelings, the more curious she will be about them. The less you say, the more weight your presence carries. 18. Love is a journey, not a battlefield. Stoics don't see love as a battle to be won. It's a journey where you both grow, respect, and learn from each other. Love is not about holding on, it's about growing together. Seneca. So, after she comes back, ask questions like, is this relationship helping you both become better people? Does she share the same vision for the future? Are you living up to your values in this relationship? If you answered no to the above questions, then even if she comes back, you should put a period instead of a comma. The Stoic mindset is not afraid to let go, as long as you keep yourself. 19. When she goes silent again, don't be afraid, be prepared. Even if she comes back, the possibility of her going silent again is still possible. And this time, you won't be surprised, because you're prepared. A prepared mind is never broken. Marcus Aurelius. Be prepared. Don't set your expectations too high, expectations lead to disappointment. Keep your personal life strong, so you don't collapse when she disappears. See love as a plus, not a requirement. And if she disappears again, you have experience. You have grown. You know what to do. 20. From the abandoned one to the pursued one, the journey of courage. Look back at where you started. You were once silenced. You were desperate, lost. You wanted to send thousands of messages just to hold on. And now, you are calm, self-possessed, no longer dependent. You made her come back, not because of tricks, but because you have truly changed. You don't just regain your attractiveness, you upgrade your entire being. This is the reward of living the Stoic philosophy of love. Conclusion. Love doesn't always go as we expect. There are times when you are left in silence, pain, disappointment, but that's not the end. It can be the beginning of a journey of rebirth, if you know how to apply Stoic thinking. Stoicism doesn't teach you to be tough to hide the hurt. It teaches you to face it, accept it, and grow from within. When she leaves, you don't try to pull her back with weakness, but retreat in silence, re-establishing your self-worth. You practice self-control, develop physically, mentally, and internally, to become a man who doesn't need anyone to feel fulfilled. And that makes you more attractive than ever. When she comes back, you don't rush. You don't act on emotions. You stand your ground, set boundaries, and let her feel that you are the man she can no longer have easily. But no matter the outcome, you are still the winner, because you not only regain your attractiveness, but also find yourself. Love, in a Stoic perspective, is not a game of competition, but a journey of self-improvement, so that you do not need to chase anyone, because the right person will come to you. Thank you for watching the video until the end. I hope that today's sharing about love will bring you new perspectives and help you gain valuable lessons. If you find the video useful, don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel and share with your loved ones. I am very grateful for your companionship, and hope that each video will help you get closer to a happy and sustainable love. See you in the next videos. Wish you a wonderful and inspiring day.